let's start with the bottom of the raincoat first. So we have to chain 38, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so now that we have chained 38, we are going to connect it. So just do this, go into the first chain that you made, and we are going to make a slip stitch there. Okay, so now that we have a slip stitch, chain 1, and we are going to make 38 single crochet all around. Make sure to go into the same stitch that you made your slip stitch into to start the first single crochet. So that's 1. Now that you have 38 single crochet all around, we're going to find the first stitch of the round. So not your chain 1, but your first single crochet of the round right here. Make a slip stitch and chain 1, and we're gonna make another 38 single crochet all around for 6 more rounds. So again, like before, we start the first single crochet in the same stitch we made our slip stitch into. So that is 1 single crochet, okay, so we have the 6 rounds done. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we are going to make a slip stitch, chain 1 to finish it off, and cut the yarn. Cut it long enough so we can make a seamless fasten off. Let me teach you how to do that. So just take your yarn needle, and see, this is the last stitch. We're going to go to the stitch after that, put it in through like this from the front, and now we are going to go back into the original slip stitch right here and go through the back to create this kind of like fake stitch. And now just weave in your ends. Chiikawa's body would be like this. Okay. So now we're going to make the hood of our raincoat. So take your stitch markers and just approximately find the middle of your raincoat, so like around here, and just count 12 to the right and 12 to the left basically. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So should be right here, like so. And let's go back to the middle and count again. 12 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right there. So remember, we're going to work in our foundation chain and not the bottom here. So take your green yarn, make a slip stitch, and go into this left side first. Go into the same stitch we marked and make your first single crochet. Remember to work this in while you're crocheting. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, and then we're going to make another 12 here to be a total of 24. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and I underestimated, so one more. 12, right? So that's where our last stitch will be. Just make sure that it is 24 single crochet. Okay, you can take off your stitch markers now. And what we're going to do is just flip it around to this side. See, we're on the wrong side now. And we're going to make another 24 single crochet all around for 5 more rounds. So 6 rounds in total for the 24 single crochet. So let me show you. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now we finish our 6 rounds of 24 single crochet, and we're gonna flip to the other side, and we're going to make round 7, which is 2 single crochet decrease 6 times. So 1, 2, and this is how I do my decreases. If it's a flat row like this, that's how I do it. So go into here, let me show you again. 1, 2. So go into the front loop and the back loop of the second one there. That's how I do my decreases when it's a flat surface like this. I find it just a lot easier. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and 2. There you go. And we'll flip to the other side, and now we're going to do round 8, which is increase 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and increase again at the end right there. Okay, now we flip. So increase 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then decrease 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and increase at the end right here. Okay, now round 10. 1, 2, decrease. going to do the last round. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, and we're going to go to the side, as you can see, and let's go into that first stitch of the round, make a slip stitch and chain 1. As you can see, it kind of created like a circle here, right? So leave a decently long tail, and we're going to close that hole just like usual. So just like, it's basically like closing a magic circle. So just kind of go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There you go. And now that it's closed, just weave in your ends. And there you go, that's like the main part done. Now we have the finishing touches, which is basically just going around this hood. So take your green yarn again, the same color, and just make a slip stitch like so. We're gonna start on the very bottom of this hood, so right here we're gonna make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 14 single crochet on the bottom. Then we're going to go 25 around this hood. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Okay, so I have 25 there, and now what we're going to do is just make and now we have that hood done. We're just going to slip stitch here, leave a decently long tail, and we're just going to make a seamless fasten off like before. That is basically our hood done. You can test it on Chiikawa. Now to make the eyes, it's really simple. Just make 8 single crochet in a magic circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, and just another 8 single crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then make a slip stitch at the end and just cut the string. And I'll get back to you when I have 2 of them. So now I have 2 of them done. What we're going to do is to make the eyes. So take some black embroidery thread, your smallest yarn needle, and let's thread that through like so. Just find a nice spot where you want to make the eyes, and we're going to make a French knot. So put it through, make sure to put it through the stitches, it would be a lot easier. And you're going to make 2 loops on your needle like this, and again make sure it's in front. So 1, 2, and insert it back into here, but you have to make sure to hold this tight. What you're gonna do is insert it back in here, but in a slightly different position, and there you have your French knot. So let me demonstrate it once again on the other eye. So just find kind of the center of the eye, insert your hook here, and make 2 loops, this much approximately, and put it through in a slightly different spot, and there. Make sure to tie this off for both eyes so they don't go anywhere. And you can cut this axis. You can also cut this. Make sure not to cut the sewing part, like here. So this is the sewing, we still need that sewing part. And now we can sew it onto the raincoat, like approximately about 6 stitches apart like this, but I'll show you after we make the cap. So now you want to take your yellow yarn, you want to make a chain 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, make 3 single crochet, 1, 2, 3. Make sure to start in the second chain of the hook, and 3 single crochet in 1 stitch. So 1, 2, and 3. Then we're gonna flip it to the other side, make 1, 2, and increase. Now we have that. Make a slip stitch and single crochet, chain 1, single crochet out round. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, and go into the first single crochet of the round like so, and there you have that. I'm just going to cut this off. And now we're going to pinch it closed and make 5 single crochet across. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now you just make chain 1, 2, fasten it off, and make sure to leave a decently long tail. And there you have it. That's your cap. Now let's move on to the assembly. So we want the cap to be here, right in the center. So let's do the cap first before the eyes. So I'm just going to take this off. You want to be very centered, and this is how I start. So just go here, and we go to here, one stitch, and then we go to this stitch here, this stitch here, and then this, and that's how you have your cap. And just want to weave in this end right here on the yellow part, so it doesn't come undone. Actually, move this to the bottom, like here. Okay, here we're just going to about 1 stitch to the back. I'll put the exact place on the screen, and just want to make sure this is even, so about there. And there you go. Before we fasten everything off, let's test it on Chiikawa first. And I'm happy with the placement, so now we could just weave these in, So now let's do the final details. I really like this ribbon for Chiikawa's pockets. I just think it fits and it's cute. So I take a bit of this, but you can just use like felt. If I use felt, mine looked like this. I just added tiny details to it, like this. And I also think this one looks really cute. I just don't like the shade of yellow that I had, which is why I decided to still use the ribbon. So just very approximately, I'm going to cut a tiny little pocket for Chiikawa's raincoat. Something like this. And do the same for the other side. And if you're happy with the size, just take your glue and glue them onto Chiikawa. And that is your Chiikawa done. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Bye!